Good morning, everyone. Here I am. This is my day one of shredding, which is basically a program where we get together, we eat clean, we try to get back on track and try to get a lot of fruits and vegetables and eat as healthy as possible for 10 days. So I'm here this morning to show you how I make my overnight steel cut oats. The reason why that I use steel cut oats is because it is your regular oatmeal is steamed and rolled and it's fine. It's just they steam and roll it so that you can cook it faster and you can digest it faster. But with steel cut oats, they do minimal processing to it, and it takes longer to cook and it takes longer to digest, which means that you're full longer. So actually steel cut oats is actually a pretty good deal if you have some time to cook it. But if you don't, you can use your slow cooker. I'm going to be using my Instapot for the first time as a slow cooker, so I'm kind of excited. I haven't used it as a slow cooker yet. I've just used it as an Instapot to get me out of jams when I'm trying to work out a quick meal for my kids and family so that we can eat at a decent hour. So steel cut oats, I'm going to use, I guess it's 3 parts liquid, 1 part oats. So 3 parts liquid, I'm going to split that up into 1.5 cups of water. And I'm using coconut milk because I'm dairy free. So I'm going to use the coconut milk, and I'm going to do a 1.5 cups of coconut milk. And then, the coconut milk is going to give it a nice creamy consistency. So it's pretty cool. So I'm going to put 1.5 cups of coconut milk. And then I'm going to do a whole cup of steel cut oats. As you can see, they're just like these tiny little bits. I don't know if you can bring it up to the camera close. Tiny little kernels almost. They look like little popcorn kernels, but they take a little bit of time to cook. So you could also soak these overnight and make them that way, and you can put it in a slow cooker overnight so it's ready by the time you get up in the morning. Anyway, here's a cup of steel cut oats. And then, of course, we want to add some flavor. We're going to add some cinnamon, probably about half a teaspoon or so, depending if you like cinnamon or not. I happen to like it. I like the smell. So I'm going to do half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to make sure I don't put too much salt in here. And for sweeteners, you can do regular sugar, but because I'm not adding any sugar in my shred this week, I'm going to use maple syrup and agave. I'm going to use one of each because I like the flavors of the two together. So I'm going to do about half a tablespoon of maple and half a tablespoon of agave. And then that's pretty much it. You can add a little bit of butter if you want. I'm probably going to do about a tablespoon of butter just to give it a little bit of texture, and it's going to cook nicely in the Instapot. At least I'm hoping. So I put that in there. Yeah, I don't put a whole lot of butter in my stuff, but I'm just going to do it so that it can cook nicely. I'm thinking like maybe about a half tablespoon of butter. And then I'm just going to let it cook overnight. I'm going to set it in my Instapot, and hopefully this will look nice and yummy in a few hours. And the cool thing about it is this is going to make you about a week's worth. So you'll have about 5 or 7 servings of this, and you can just pull it out the fridge, reheat it. I'm going to add a few apples because my apples have been sitting here for a little while, and they're getting a little bit old, and the kids don't want to eat them when they're kind of like yellowish and brown, but it makes great for cooking. So I'm going to slice up a couple of these and put these in here as well, and you're going to have a nice, yummy smelling like apple cinnamon smell to the house without having to burn candles or anything like that, which is kind of nice. So you can add bananas to this, you can add peaches, you can add nuts to it. Whatever you are into, you can add to it. So hopefully you guys will try this out because it's pretty cool to make. It's kind of nice to have something ready in the morning that you don't have to make. It makes the house smell good, and the kids will definitely enjoy it. So anyway, I'm going to put this in my Instapot here. Whoops. Put this in my Instapot, and then I'm going to set it and forget it. And I gotta plug this in first. Okay, slow cook. I'm gonna do, if you have a regular slow cooker, go on high for 6 to 8 hours, and on this Instapot, I'm gonna do about 6 hours. Okay. Slow cook. Thanks, guys. Hope you found this informational. See you soon.